Good evening guys, welcome back to my channel MSAK Trading. Guys, we had a wonderful trade today both on Nifty and Bank Nifty based on the levels. Before I tell you what has happened today and how markets have reacted, I have an announcement regarding the free training program what I'll be conducting on technical analysis for everyone. It's on YouTube live, and I've shared the syllabus in Telegram group. In the description box you can check out the Telegram group link. Join the group there and check out the syllabus, and very soon once we have 1000 subscribers we'll start the training program, and once I have more than 500 subscribers I'll even show you how I usually handle the gap ups and gap downs with a proper strategy. This is what I have done today on Nifty as well. Guys, today if you see, Nifty and Bank Nifty has reacted very well. In yesterday's video I had said you that Nifty weekly charts have been showing reversal signs, and there was good possibility we could expect a reversal, and the same thing has happened today. You can see I was talking to you regarding the double top yesterday. If you have not seen yesterday's video, I'll try to share it in the description box. You can just go and check out. Here you can see it was a break of double top, and then we had seen a drastic fall, a very quick and beautiful fall on the downside. Short sellers today might have made a huge money. And if you see about Nifty, today prices have reacted beautifully based on our levels. I'll just show you that. Today prices gapped down, you can see here, and prices again bounced from the same level, and this had marked as a support level 1. You can just see here, and it had hit the resistance level. You can see here again from this zone we have seen a beautiful reversal. Then you can see the prices closed below S1. This was a good sign that prices can go to S2. Price again closed below S2, and then you can see where the price is headed. Beautifully it has gone to S3. Then my ultimate target I was expecting at least 13414. In fact it has gone more than that. Today's low was somewhere around 13155.55. It was a good fall. For short sellers, definitely I'm pretty sure they might have made good money here. Now guys, let's go and check out what has happened with Bank Nifty as well. And before I move to Bank Nifty, right, I'll have to show you something else as well. I enjoy short selling, to be honest. The reason, prices go up very slowly. You can say price go up using stairs. You can see here price has gone up using stairs, and price comes down using lift. And this is the reason I always see more opportunities. I try to find opportunities on the short side, and once I get a short side opportunity, no matter what, with a proper risk reward ratio, I always prefer to trade it, because you don't know which day market is going to give you a big momentum, as it has happened today. And in yesterday's video also on weekly chart I had explained you this. You can just check out. It was something like, it was on daily chart. I was talking about the rising wedge. It was daily chart. Right, this was kind of rising wedge what I had drawn yesterday. Guys, you can go ahead and check out yesterday's video as well, because I have spoken about candle patterns and what is the reason I am expecting a reversal in Nifty and Bank Nifty. Everything I had updated yesterday. Though it's a big video of almost around 33 minutes. Make sure you don't skip any part of the video. You try to understand what I'm telling and try to follow the same thing on your charts. I'm pretty sure you can start making money. The more you keep it simple, the more easy it is when it comes to trading. The more you complicate, the more confusions. I always prefer to keep it simple. Right now, just remove this, guys, just a sec, because we'll have some new levels today. If you see yesterday's candle also, it was something like a hanging man. No, I'm sorry, it was on Friday. Yeah, it was something like a hanging man. As I was telling you, hanging man usually shows a reversal line sign, and I had said you make sure you keep the low of Friday's candle an important level. Below that we can see prices heading down. The same thing has happened. You can just check out today. The low was around 13,681 on Friday. I'll just convert it to 15 minutes chart. You can see once it broke 13,681. See, this was 13,681. You can see here. This was the break. You can see the close. You can see the close value here. It was 13,678. Once it closed below 13,681, you can see the next two candles, next 30 minutes, it has traded within the range itself, the zone. Then you can see a drastic fall on the downside. Right? This was an important level for hanging man. And talking about Bank Nifty also yesterday I have said you that in weekly chart it was forming something like a spinning top, and I had said you spinning top means it's an indecision, it's a confusion, and spinning tops can reverse the trend or continue the trend. Once it breaks the weekly low, I had said you that there are good chances the Bank Nifty can go down, and you can see what has happened today. And you can see previous week's low as well. Previous week low was 30,343.95. Let's take it as 30,343 itself for now. We go to 15 minutes chart. Let's see where 30,343 was. You can see here 30,343 was somewhere here, and early morning we had seen a breach here, but prices did bounce back from this support zone. You can see here from this support zone prices did bounce back from here, and this trend line played a very important role for reversal today. Though the shorts were initiated only below this, you can see here after this there was a beautiful and drastic fall on the downside. This is the beauty of trading, guys. The more you keep it simple, the more easy it is to trade. And make sure you always trade with proper risk management, proper risk to reward ratio. Though you may lose 3 to 4 trades, it doesn't matter. Once you get a right trade, it will cover up all your previous losses and you will be in profit, provided you trade with a proper risk management. This is very important. Strategies, there are many strategies you may find, but if you don't have a proper rule for risk management, money management, and if you don't have a proper discipline, then definitely you are not going to make money in intraday. Right? So Nifty and Bank Nifty, we had a wonderful day today. So let's go ahead and see how we are going to trade for tomorrow. Now what new? Let me delete all these drawings because I don't think so it's required now. Okay, Nifty I'll keep it. Nifty I'll keep these levels. I'll just delete these drawings first, and then I'll tell you what my trade plans are for tomorrow. We have seen huge volatility today. Probably we can expect the same tomorrow. Good volatility. So make sure you always have stop loss while trading. Without stop loss, if you are trading, it's something like you are driving a car without brakes. It's very risky. You don't try to do that. Just imagine, guys, someone who has taken a long position here, and if he had expected markets to move up and he has not kept stop loss here, in case he is waiting for a recovery. Most of the traders do this. Once it hits the stop loss, they don't book it, as they have stop loss in their mind, not in the system. Now if they expect for recovery, and if suddenly you can see how quick the fall has been, just imagine the losses they have come across. This is the reason I always say, make sure you keep the stop loss in the system, not in your mind. Keeping the stop loss in system is very important. Okay, let me go to daily chart. First, let's see what is the kind of candle it has formed today. Guys, you can just see here, it's a big and beautiful bearish candle. Guys, I'm marking today's high and today's low as an important level for tomorrow. This is the first thing what I usually do. Today's high and today's low I have already marked. Let me mark the high as well. Okay, I have marked the high. High is around 13784.75 and 13155.55. You can see it in blue color. Right? This is the first thing what I'm going to do. Next thing I want to know, what is the reason price bounced from 13155? Let me draw a horizontal line here. Let me see if there was a strong support somewhere. Okay, this is one point what I'm saying now. Though this high is somewhere around 13137, this is 155. It was almost a difference of 18 points. Fine, let me keep this as an important level for now. Let's go back and see if I can find something more. No, we couldn't. The reason, we know all, this was a all-time high at this level. Once it had broken this, then the upward journey had continued. Okay, now what next? I don't have any support near to this level. So what I'm going to do is, if you don't find a support in daily chart, then guys, go to the lower time frame, because you will come across more swings where you can plan up your zones. Let's try to do that today. Okay, let me go to 2-hour chart now. Okay. On 2-hour chart, in case if I have to draw a zone, I'll have my first zone somewhere here itself. This place from where it has reversed today. This entire area will be my zone for my tomorrow's trade. And I'll have one more zone somewhere here. This will be the next zone what I'm looking at. And other zones are same intact. I'm not going to change much here. The only thing is I'm trying to create a new zone on the lower level. I'll just zoom the chart now. You'll understand it better. Yes, these are going to be my zones. Now here 155 to 414, this is a big difference, almost around, you can take it as 250 points. Okay, I'll try to find some more levels here if possible. Other than this, what else I see? Yes, I see a zone here. Okay, now let me tell you what is the reason I have drawn this 2 now. I'll just delete these lines. Okay, now watch it out guys. You can see how price had respected this level, and from here we had seen a bounce on the downward momentum, and again the price had hit here, come down, then it has taken a move on the upside. You can see here it has resisted here, it has taken a support, and then from again it has come down. It had held this level. Most of the time this level has been held. That's the reason I'm drawing this as a zone now. And here if I talk about, I see some consolidation happening here some time back. You can see at this levels which are holding very well. After this we have seen a bounce. Hence these 2 areas I'm going to consider is very important for the upcoming days. Now let me go to 15 minutes and see what else I can work upon. Now before that, let me extend this. Let me go to 15 minutes first. Okay. Now my S1 is going to be here. This is going to be my support 1 level. This is going to be my S2. There is no S3 yet. This is going to be my R1 resistance 1 zone. This is going to be my R1, and this is going to be my R2 and R3. This is R3 and this is R2. These are the levels what I'll be focusing for tomorrow. I'll just check out between R1 and S1 if I can find something else to draw a zone. I see something very small levels here. This is a place where previously it was acting as a resistance, and this is a place where markets have closed today as well. Very small area. Let me consider this as well as a zone now. I'll plot the levels for you so that you understand why I've taken this as a zone. Okay, now this one is 414, 480. Let me adjust these levels. Okay, 414 to 466. This is going to be an important level. The reason you can see here, we have seen bounce here. That's the reason I'm going to consider this as an important level. Okay, and 466. Other than this, okay, let me draw one more level here. I'm going to consider this as an important resistance level, guys. I've said you before, this never say the zones whatever I draw, it is all dynamic in nature. I never keep the same zones intact all the time. As and when required, I change it based on the requirement. Okay, this is R2 21st to 27. Okay, this is sufficient for tomorrow. This looks enough for tomorrow. We have S2 as well. Okay, in case it moves more down, then probably I'll have my S3. I'll just draw a important point here, somewhere around 12,794. You can take it as 12,800. That will be an important point. Okay, now let me show you what my trade plans are for tomorrow. Guys, whatever you are seeing the price here in blue color, that is day high and day low. Rest all price you can see here what I have marked. Just these are the prices what I have marked and created the zones. Okay, now my simple plan for tomorrow, it's not so complicated. Let me take 5 minutes chart. In case it's going to gap up or gap down, yes, then I'll use different strategy until unless it reaches the zone. Once it reaches the zone, then I'll try to see for reversal. Guys, any bonds from this, we can expect prices to move up. Right, okay, we have the marking here. Any bounce from, it's not S1, just sec. This is S1. Okay, Any bounce from S1, we can expect prices to move to R1. That's a resistance 1 zone, right? And this is going to be my S2. S3. Okay, let me come to the plan again. Guys, please understand, any bounce from S1, I'll be expecting R1 as a target, and above R1 we know R2 and R3 will be our targets, right? This I use when prices are just moving in a single direction. Anything on the downside, if it breaks S1, guys, expect S2 to come in, and today's low will be very important point. Let me repeat, today's low is going to be a very important point. Below that we have, once it closes below the zone, we can expect S3 to come in. And the second thing, this is the direction what I'm looking at. It can be either on the upside or downside. I never predict, I just go with the flow of price. In case price reverses from any of these zones, right, we can take a reversal trade, but make sure whenever you're trading, as I've said you before, you have a proper risk reward ratio and trade with stop loss. This is how I'm planning to do. Never try to get a big momentum. You always prepare for a small momentum trades. In case market gives you an opportunity, there's a big fall and you are in a good profit, then start trailing the stop loss so that you don't lose the potential profit. But expecting every day 100 points, 200 points, it doesn't happen in Nifty always. It happens once in a while, but whenever you get that opportunity, make sure you capture that, right? So this is the simple plan. The place where markets have closed, I am considering that as S1, and prices have closed within this S1 zone. Any bounce from this, I'll expect R1 and R2 come in, and in case it closes below S1, we know we have the targets to S2 zone and S3. Let me mark the S2 and S3 levels also, so that you can mark the same levels on your system. Always remember, plan first and then trade on it. You plan something else, you trade something else, it's going to be very difficult to make money in markets then, right? Now let's go to Bank Nifty and see how we can work it out tomorrow. I'll have to change most of the levels, that's the reason it's taking some time. Let me delete all these drawings first. Bank Nifty, if you remember, it was a spinning top yesterday on weekly chart, and that was a good sign actually for reversal. Guys, I'll update regarding I'll update the link for yesterday's video. Please go through that, it will help you a lot to understand what I was talking about. It will take 30 minutes to complete the video, but make sure you don't skip yesterday's video so that you understand what has happened today. See, I need not tell you anything, everything is crystal clear here. Price gap down, bounced up, hit this resistance level, and then you can see one-sided momentum it was, right? Resistance I'm talking, the reason is there was a trend line what we had drawn based on 2-hour chart, if you remember this, right? Okay, now what next? What new zones I have, or what new zones I'm going to plan for? Let me tell you that. Okay, now I've said you before, most of the time I use 2-hour chart to draw zones because it helps me out personally. Like, there are different people using in different time frames. Personally, helps a lot to understand the reversal points and all. This is one reversal point for me, almost around 871 to 951. Okay, let me adjust it properly. Okay, this is going to be good. Okay, let me plot a horizontal line here. This is one trading zone, this is one level what I have. And as I have said you before, today's high and today's low will be important level. There will also be a strong support and resistance for tomorrow. That's the individual point what I'll mark. Right, okay, and the other zone what I have is here. I'll just remove this, sorry, just a sec. Okay, this is one level. Yes, okay, other than this we have this old levels. Now hope you understand why I always keep these levels. I don't usually change easily until unless I feel like there is a requirement. Okay, simple guys, we have all the levels here. Now I just need to mark it and I'll show you what exactly I'm planning for tomorrow. Let me go to 15 minutes chart. Okay, now let me mark this. This is going to be my S1. And this is going to be my R1 for tomorrow. I'll delete the remaining things. My S3 is going to be below this. Let me show you where it is. Okay, this is going to be my S3. Right, okay, let me mark these levels now. If you mark these levels what I'm showing you here, then it will be easy for you also to draw the zones. Right, okay, now let me go to 5 minutes chart. There are a lot of levels, I agree. Okay, this is going to be my R2 and this is going to be my R3. Right, on the downside okay, this is my S2 and that is sufficient. In case I need more, I'll just check out the resistance support what I have and I'll trade based on that. Okay, now guys, what is the trading plan for tomorrow? For tomorrow in Bank Nifty especially, it has closed between two levels, that is two zones, R1 and S1. So I'll wait for this price to either hit this low and reverse, then I'll take a long trade, or let it enter S1 and then reverse, then I'll take a long trade. Shorts, in case I'm trying to initiate, my shorts will be only below S1. In case I feel good, if price is closing as a bearish candle here, then I'll probably take a trade to S2 here. Okay, now let me adjust this as well. I think I have not taken this right. 3 to 605. Give me a moment guys, let me adjust the zones properly again. This is the one level and the other level okay, this is what I'm going to keep it. Okay, let me explain you now. Please watch these levels properly. In case price breaks today's day low, yes, I can target till S1 as a target. This will be the target on the S1, and below this we see a closing, bearish candle closing, we can expect S2 to come in, right? In case price reverses from S2, we can take a trade to S1, and in case price is reversing from S1, we can take a trade for R1 as a target. And what if price gaps up? In case price gaps up and closes above R1 here, we can expect a good momentum till R2 as well. This is almost around 29,443 to 29,883. It's almost around 400 points, guys. But make sure you trail every 100 points so that you don't lose the potential profit what you have earned here. Right? This is a simple thing what I have for Bank Nifty tomorrow. So resistance 1, this zone is going to be very important for tomorrow. Let me see how prices react here, or either S1 or R1. This is going to be very important level. So guys, that's it. If in case I got some messages like on my WhatsApp stating that they have made some good profit on Nifty and Bank Nifty, especially on Bank Nifty today. Congratulations to all those who have made some good profit today. Guys, plan your trades properly so that you don't lose big amount when stop loss hits, and always make sure you keep the stop losses in your system. And Nifty, as I've said you, 20-25 points you can trail once it starts moving in your direction, and Bank Nifty 50 to 100 points momentum you can trail your stop loss. And guys, let me tell you again, we have a free training program what I'll be conducting very soon, and once we have more than 500 subscribers, I'll go and reveal a gap up and gap down strategy which you can use on Nifty and Bank Nifty as well whenever we see a good gap up and gap down coming in the picture. Right, I'll see you again tomorrow. We'll see how Nifty and Bank Nifty behaves tomorrow, and if required I'll also draw some new levels on Nifty and Bank Nifty. Chalo guys, see you. I'll see you tomorrow again. Have a good night and have a profitable week ahead.